Anyways, speaking of digging deep, making perfect use of your builders, we have PoetHi and GodKhatar. So they're both going for the triple Castellum Bronze Age first, which I think would be the way to play. Although really the way that PoetHi has done it here is the way that I'd do it, where you got a single villager on each, or either multiple villagers on a single Castellum or a single barracks. Having a villager throw up all your houses is a good idea, but personally, while you've got all that space in your population, you might as well squeeze out your production a little bit quicker, get a bit of a death ball of spears and say longswordsmen with Celt, or with the Romans it'd be your legionaries obviously, or say Hypaspis on the Greek, or you know, Sparrow Spear on Persian. Transition into your ranges, transition into your stables, or whatever else you need, say Auxilia and what's the other one called? Praetorium. There we go. Forgive me, Romans have only been out a couple of weeks. But yeah, it's a good idea to try and squeeze out conditioning ASAP. Spearman Champ's useful if you're up against a civ that's going to get early cavalry. Romans v Romans, you probably won't. Let's say if you're up against Egypt or Norse, you probably might see early cavalry come out because there'll just be a really nice tank, camels, or you know, raiders. And then say with the Norse, they're going to have throwing axemen sitting behind that, so they really just need a good tank to take counter infantry trades in big numbers. For now, both players just outside one another's vision range. This is intense. Fuck, I love this game, mate. It takes like 5 minutes for a game. It's great. So second TC coming out from PoetHi. This could be really advantageous for him, because if he gets this down, he's going to have double production of the engineers. PoetHi gonna try to sneak that out, but GodKhatar gonna keep throwing down Castellum. So he's on 7 and a Praetorium. And we got 8 Castellums going up here. And no other forms of production for PoetHi. So he's really going to be banking on mass legionary. And I mean, if he finishes this town center, he can squeeze in an age 3 easier than Qatar, who's actually not producing engineers at the moment. So this is really hurting him, because I mean, as much as there's no macro in the sense that there's no gathering, you've still got to spend perfectly in this game mode, guys. So things like producing as many engineers as possible early on, filling up all your queues, getting upgrades like conditioning, which are going to be really crucial as early as possible, you know, sniping enemy production like this for free, things like that really do matter in this game mode. So that was really nice of PoetHi there, taking advantage of GodKhatar sort of dancing indecisively over here before he noticed what was going on. Big trade going down, and I mean, there is a Decurion in the field, but he's only going to take so much, and he doesn't get pulled back, so he could regen. Right now there is 45 legionaries to 30, so PoetHi's got a much bigger number, a nice surround here. And even though the Decurions are coming in as well, for GodKhatar, they're going to do so much. Armory, double armory here for PoetHi, kicking in, so that's going to be really good for him. I think he might break Qatar here. Gonna finish the forum. The Decurion goes down. No. The Legionary spam is going to reign supreme. Towers coming up now from PoetHi. He's going to establish mid-map control. Start building over his opponent's side of the map. This is going to be very good for him if this goes on any longer. But I don't know if GodKhatar is going to be able to keep pumping out the units. Like he's about to max this out, but without conditioning, he just isn't training them actually all that fast. Like 15% train time reduction is no joke. Qatar is going to tap out. I think that's going to be a GG. He deleted his own town center there. So once his engineers go down, it's going to be all over here, I think. Yeah, he taps out. So GG.